Good morning, Elite. Good morning, Creative Sounds. What's up, Darth Kylan? How y'all doing today? There we go. Nailed it. SW. Good morning, Julie. What's up, Sith? How'd the rest of that show go last night, buddy? Ooh, nice. What'd you get? Yeah, I totally fell asleep. Yeah, while I was up there, it kept on like skipping out and almost completely dropping out. I didn't know if it was yours or if it was mine, because I have fun with mine. Ooh, Rugbed Biscuit, he is awesome. Rugbed is pretty good, but yeah, I got a couple more. They're kind of hard to see in that case, but all those up top. The one that you can't see at all right here is actually a Masterwork sketch. I keep the malls. Yeah, there's a lot more Darth Maul back here. Like behind the MiGs, I think there's 4 more of those cases full of Darth Maul, and I think there's one more behind the sketch one. I gotta keep them all. Couple autographs there. That's autographed. That's a Sam Witwer auto. That's a Ray Park. There's another Ray Park back here. You just can't see it because I got too much stuff. Too much stuff everywhere. Always good to have some more Ray Park autographs. I'm a fan of Sam Witwer. Don't get me wrong, but I've said it a lot of times. Ray Park is always going to be my Darth Maul. Last time I had a real big issue with that, Sith, it wasn't that I needed to upgrade my speed or anything. It turned out to be the fibers going to my house. And they basically told me to screw off. There was nothing they could do about it. So that's cool. And then they ended up upgrading my area maybe 2 years later. So it just kind of fixed itself without me doing anything. Now it works pretty good. What up, Danger? Good morning, Anthony. Oh yeah, once you get that new fiber in there, it'll change everything. It'll be like working on the space station. packaging up everything from the weekend. Had today off, so I procrastinated yesterday. I did change my my blades. That is, Anthony. That is. Here, I'll show it. I think it's the final. What do you think about it? A little volume 2. We got honeybees flying around. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. Julianne has already completed her work for the set, and I've had one other image come in from a sketch for it. Let's see if I can find my phone. I don't know if you were in here when I was showing them off. I got too much stuff up here. It's definitely going to be more sketches. What is this thing doing? So at the moment, we have 37 artists on the docket. Now, are we going to be able to get all those in? We might run into some type of shipping issues, which is always possible. But right now, we're looking at 185 sketches. Here we go. So this is, I gotta change it to where it doesn't auto rotate. This is Julianne's artwork for the set. Our first booklet image. And then this is an Alejandro sketch that he sent me. Pyramid Head. It's the first, I want to say it's the first Silent Hill sketch that we've had. I don't recall any other Silent Hills coming in from Volume 2, so that's pretty cool. I saw the nurse. You sent me an image of it, Julie. I thought it looked pretty good. I don't know what was messed up on it. But those are definitely pretty cool. I like seeing that random stuff like that I haven't seen anywhere else. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. That would make sense why I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Watch here, bud. How are we gonna fit all this into Uno pack? I don't know. I immediately thought of the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like a Google. Because I'm sure as soon as I find it, I'm gonna say, "Oh." Oh, I gotcha. I'm tracking now. I'm tracking. I've been doing absolutely terrible with games recently. I actually played a little bit of Fortnite last night. Well, yesterday at some point. Yeah, I know they had a movie about, what was it, the Monkey King or something like that. I don't know how old it was, but he was awoken in like a cliffside or something like that. I need a little box. This is what happens when I clean my room. I don't have the stuff that I want and or need. Oh, here we go. Never mind, it was behind me the whole time. That's a good possibility. I'm basically a child still, and I'm okay with that. No question about it. It's the best way to live. Where's the good tape? There's my good tape. Some Societyals. Yeah, no USPS today. Holiday. Oh yeah, that thing. That would be a cool ass sketch. A lot of detail going on in there. Did I throw my glue water bottles away? Ah, shite. I think I did. Nope, there they are. All right, Julie, have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. Everybody's having Wi-Fi issues. So we're gonna go with 5. What's up, Primitive? Yeah, you gotta love the random holidays, right? What is it? I don't even know what holiday it is, honestly. What holiday is going on right now? You think I'd know since I get a day off of work for it, but Columbus Day. Nice. The day half of America hates now. That's depressing. I get a day off for all kinds of stuff, and it's awesome. I love days off. They're my favorite days. Best days ever. Like that little girl says on YouTube that my little girl watches. I didn't grab any packaging material. What am I doing? My bad. You know how when you go to do something, you're like, oh, this is going to take 5 seconds, and then it turns into not 5 seconds. All I was doing was refilling my packaging peanut box. But it took forever. So are you at work right now, Anthony? What's up, corpse? Oh, well, that makes sense. I think. Yeah, I'm probably gonna mow the rest of my yard later. I gotta go and get gas. I did change the blades out yesterday, so it cuts like butter now. I haven't changed the blades on that mower. I think almost 2.5 years now. So they were not doing well. What's up, Lee? They were beat to hell. Anybody on YouTube and Facebook? I do not have either of those streams up right now, so hello if you're there. Click that link down there and you can just come over here into the whatnot and I'll be able to see you talk. It's a pretty box right there, buddy. I almost stabbed myself in the foot with the scissors right then. That was a close one. It's my packaging sponge. Alright, what up, Young Mills? How you doing today, buddy? Welcome back, Kylan. Mills, hanging out, buddy. How's that artwork going? You knocking it out of the park? I'm just packaging. That's pretty much it, just packaging. I got some comping I got to continue doing. I started going through my stacks of cards yesterday, getting a spreadsheet set up with comps and what I have. Got to get prepared for them mystery bags. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, we got them starting to come through. I imagine, well, this week I'll be getting the first 5 sketches from Julie. And I imagine the week after that, I'll get a few more packages in for it. They usually start trickling in slowly, and about halfway through, they'll start really picking up. Crazy recipe. I mean, today was the day I was expecting for all the blanks to be delivered. So you have basically 4 weeks from now is the due date to get them shipped back out. I mean, we got some artists that haven't even started. We have some that's just, like I said, just now receiving packages today. So you're not tremendously behind or anything of that nature. Good morning, Captain. Yo. Hello, later, man. What's up, Rich Reed? We're getting there, Captain. We're getting there. Me and Mills were just talking about it. And we got the design set up. I don't know if you saw it on Instagram, Facebook, Discord, or everywhere else. But I think it looks pretty good. It's basically the same design, I would say. I just changed it up. This isn't going to be the holograph either. There's going to be. It's a completely new one. It's the first time I've ever even seen that labeling. So I was pretty excited to see it. It's called Illuminized, or I think they also called it Hay. It's definitely good looking. I'm a fan of it. I'm ready to see how it looks in person and with the design printed onto it. Because honestly, I might have spent all that money for it. I'll get it in, print it out, and realize that I hate it, and then just completely redo it. The cost is probably going to be right around the same. That's kind of my plan. Volume 1 was $100 per box up here on Whatnot. And I'm really trying to keep it at that same price point. I paid, all the returning artists got paid more for this set. And then on top of that, I added in the booklet sketches, which I paid more for all the artists. So every artist is getting paid more to do a booklet, obviously, because, that just makes sense. So I'm dropping a whole lot more money directly into the artwork, but I'm trying to save money in the actual shipping realm. At the moment, Captain Thunder, we have 185 sketches. Yeah, that's what I said. I think the booklet's going to be on a lot of people's minds, Mills, trying to figure out exactly what they're going to do for it. Yeah, 185. Now, I'm expecting that to, one sketch per box. It'll be just like Volume 1, where every sketch will be put into a one-touch. So it'll be the sketch inside of a one-touch, team-bagged, and then packaged up. I think it took me 3 to 4 days to actually package everything in Volume 1, and that was 100 sketches. So I'm thinking a full week of packaging. Good morning, dude. Good morning, sweetie. And if we have an odd number, I might go through and shove some extras in a couple boxes. We'll see how it works out. I always say I'm going to do something like that, and then I get hung up. Nope, it'll be the booklets and the regular. Hold on, I'll show you. Where's my phone? So this is kind of what you're going to be looking at from each artist, because Julianne has completed hers already. So each artist will be doing 4 regulars and then 1 booklet. And yeah, the booklet's probably going to be something along the lines of a case hit, I guess you could say. I'm going to try to separate them and put 1 per case. And the cases will be set up kind of like 10 boxes per case. And I mean, if you look at it, it's going to be 5 extra ones left over that's not in a full case if we do 185. So those 5 might just go like into random cases as like an extra. And those will most likely be for anybody that purchases a full case. If not, they'll just sell as singles. What are you doing, loser? You want to sit down? Put that chair over there. You got to stand in a corner all weirdly. Yeah, you got to jump over a couple things here and there. No big deal. What up, banker? Yeah, the War of the Worlds tripod's definitely a cool one. Anthony Sims already in love with the pyramid head. And I got one other image from Alejandro Osayeg, I think is how you say his name. He's down in Brazil.
I like that one.
Yeah. So we definitely got some excitement. And then Julianne hooked me up. She sent this out for me.
Is that Darth Maul?
It is.
Oh, that's cool.
With the cherry blossom setup and her art style. I absolutely love that thing. Samurai Mall. Yeah, so if you've ever opened any of that Card Fun set, and she's absolutely fallen in love with Card Fun, but the Star Wars Card Fun, there is an art style in there. I got a stack laying. Oh, here we go. I might be able to show them. And it's a lot of the characters standing beside like a cherry blossom tree. Oh, here's one. There's a Darth Vader one, and it's absolutely awesome. So it's kind of what she based that artwork off of. There's one, it's Darth Vader standing out under one of those trees, and he's kind of using the force to deflect the rain off of his hand. And I mean, it is just amazing artwork. Uh-oh. Ran out of tape.
You need to go get more?
No, I got some right here. I think it'll be easier for me to get it. Box right here. And then on top of that, we should have. It was actually supposed to show up yesterday, but our mail just didn't run yesterday. But we have Julianne's first card set, her Cute Afflictions, coming in. I bought 20 packs from her. So I'll be running that next week, and I believe we'll just got to see what days I have off from work.
Mail might not come in today because it's a holiday.
Yeah, USPS isn't running again today, so hopefully we'll get it tomorrow. But it's a nice Halloween style set that she did. You got a chance at the original sketch of some of the artwork, and then there's also autographed cards in there. It's a really cool little setup she did. I got to go through and actually set up a binder with all of those sets so they're not just sitting over there in that box. What's up, Papa Dog? Papa Dog? All right, we got Nick.
You got a lot.
Yeah, he bought 2 full boxes.
Of this one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really cool set. Have you seen it yet?
Mm-mm.
This is it. These are the ones your mom opened. we're gonna have to go box for this one. How you doing, Kong?
Do you need a
Rodo
box?
Treasures. No, I got some right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot you bought all in boxes.
These were actually free. You just message USPS. You go in there and you put them in your cart, and they send you as many as you ask them to send you.
Didn't you get like 100?
I got a lot. Not that I'm going to use every one super often, but when they come in handy, they come in handy.
Where's this from? I've never seen him before.
That is Blue Beetle. He's a superhero. They actually just did a movie on him not too long ago. It was a pretty good movie. It's got the guy, the main kid from Cobra Kai, the Hispanic one. Yeah, he's Blue Beetle. Oh yeah, the scissors almost stabbed me in the foot earlier. Yeah, Blue Beetle's definitely a solid movie. I liked it. I think it's on Disney Plus right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Frosty Snowman.
Yep. Karen's up there too. Turns out that's the little girl's name from Frosty the Snowman. I certainly didn't remember that.
You might have not remembered it, but I don't know. Is this from The Amazing World of Gumball?
No, that is crap. What's that cartoon called?
I don't know. Kira watches it.
It's
one of them.
Amazing World. No, I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember what it's called.
No, that's not Looney Tunes.
I'm wrong. I did need that. Something World, I think.
I feel like it is Amazing World of Gumball, but I feel like it's not.
It's definitely not Gumball. That I'm positive of.
I wish he said the show on the back of the car.
Yeah. Space Jam in there too.
What is this thing for?
Ben 10.
Oh. I've never seen that show, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, I used to watch the original when I was a kid. Loved it.
Wonder Woman? Is this from the Wizard of Oz?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Scarecrow, Tin Man. I think I saw one Dorothy so
I love
far.
Tin Man. Buddy! That's from Scooby-Doo, right?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched that one.
Me either.
What is that thing?
That's Pinky and the Brain. That's the brain.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a much, much older cartoon.
Oh, you have two of these.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Fate. He was from the Black Adam movie. What's up, Pistario?
This is for Abby.
Yeah.
Sad because she just left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was supposed to give that to her, and I got a couple other cards, but I know she's not going to take them to college, so it really doesn't matter.
She's coming back next weekend.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
She hates it there. She's like, Mom, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, that's how it works.
She said Kamala Harris had like a little speech there over the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
You still got a lot of them stickers.
Yeah, I just made some not too long ago. Coming to the point where I need to make more.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can make them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot cheaper.
I remember you were buying it from the sticky wheel thing.
Yeah. Dang.
So why? Mommy got some cool ones right here.
Yeah. Definitely the Lord of the Rings. I like that one.
Yeah, because it has like the movie things.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot what they're called.
I just had a brain fart on it.
I hate when that happens. Like you know what it's called, but then you're like can't get it out of your mouth.
Yep, just leaves immediately. Yeah, that's right.
Did you make this?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it had fallen behind the refrigerator for a while.
Oh, this one. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
how did it make it all the way over there? Gosh, Mom's dying in there.
Yeah, I should get rid of that cough one day, I reckon.
I know, it's been like 2 weeks. I hated last weekend when I was sick. Couldn't
Yeah.
taste nothing for like a day and a half. I don't know where that sickness came from.
School, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say me, but
Or maybe
it
it
had
was,
been a while since I had had it, so.
maybe it was Mom. Mom got sick a little bit before.
Yeah,
She might have got it from work.
she probably got it from me.
Gotcha.
Slowly spreading through, I reckon. What up, Eric?
I'm just glad I didn't get a cough like she did.
Me too.
Every time she laughs, she coughs.
Yeah, she sounds like Muttley. Or Mimi.
Or Mimi.
Yeah. Okay, hair jeweler.
You like Mayfield too?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard you talk about it.
Yeah, I just started collecting them not too long ago. What's up, Card Hunt? How'd that flagship break go yesterday? Did y'all hit anything cool? What up, Elite? Ooh, nice Tala auto. That's not bad. Oh, usually in any of those cases, I would only hit like one insert numbered out of the whole case. So that's not a terrible case. It's really weird how they set those cases up, which it sounds like you had an odd one. Because normally I would hit 2 case hit cards throughout the entire case. You know, 2 lenticulars or 2 autographs, and that would be it. So, I mean, you hitting an autograph and 2 lenticulars, that's a solid case for a flagship. I'm waiting for those prices to start dropping back down to full cases being around like $300, $350, and I'm going to start buying some more. I've always enjoyed ripping it. It never does sell very well. It is not a highly sought after set because there's so many higher numbered parallels, I guess. That and there's not a whole lot of parallels per box, which is, it's kind of sad because they should have a massive amount of parallels in every box since it goes up to what, $5.99, I think. I've yet to pull a hyperspace out of it. I swear I've probably ripped 20 to 30 cases of flagship. That's not bad at all. I'm guessing you have a massive mountain of flagship base now, like I do. That was the last of the packaging I had to do. What's up, Spider Cat? I purged a massive amount over the weekend when I cleaned up. It was basically a full trash bag of base cards from a multitude of sets. I got a couple boxes shoved away of base cards that I kept. Like I have, I don't know, probably 50 pounds of 24 chrome base cards sitting under the table somewhere right now. I can never throw away any of my Galaxy. That's impossible. Flagship 23 chrome. That's usually what gets trashed. I can't ever throw away any of the chrome black either. Coffee got cold. Yeah, I got one of those little plastic drawers completely full of it. I got one for 22 and I got one for 23. 23 isn't nearly as full.
Then you have some markers and cardboard.
Yeah. Yeah, and then drawers full of other stuff. It's just everything in here.
You have a lot of top loaders.
Mm-hmm. Gotta keep in the top loaders. I believe I have I know 22 Chrome Galaxy I have completed. I got a couple base sets, and then I have one full refractor set. And then 23, I think I completed 100% for the base. I didn't do the refractor set for 23. And I think 24 is just going to be way too expensive to try to complete. At least in the beginning. It is going to be totally unaffordable for anybody like us. $10 cases, huh? It'd be a good idea on first release getting a hold of it, or possibly pre-ordering it, but I really don't feel overly comfortable that it's going to release on the 25th. But it'll be the cheapest it will be ever. I did the same thing. There was no way around that happening, though. I mean, with 24 Chrome, if you didn't purchase it on release day, or 2 weeks, well, I'd say 2 weeks before release day, because it was already getting scalped immediately. Even now, it's sitting at $250 a box. It's nuts. Yeah, it's amazing how that happens, Card. It really is. What up, Ghost? How you doing today, buddy? These are going to be a lot harder to price. He's trying to. That's his plan. I didn't pull any reflections out of the hobby boxes, but then I pulled 2 out of the super boxes. I bought 20 super boxes, and we pulled the Boba Fett and the Greedo. He's going to have to get 10 cases. We're looking at, I'm going to say at least 200 a box. And it's going to be 12 boxes per case. 2,400 a case starting out. It's not terrible. Because I've heard it's going to be 170. The allocation price is 170. I don't know. Fanatics is doing exactly what I said they were going to do when they took it over. What's up, Fahrenheit? How you doing this morning? Oh yeah, Mick Durr. That man definitely takes care of. He buys it. He buys it in bulk. I'm doing pretty good. Trying to comp out some cards right now.
Black Friday's coming up though.
Yeah, they don't do any cool Black Friday sales.
For cards?
Mm-mm.
I think everybody would be all over that.
Oh yeah, the problem with them, the resellers, is the way they run sales is a month before the sale starts, they'll jack the price up. And then they drop it back down to where it's still more expensive than it was before they jacked the price up. Ooh. I know I've had a lot of requests for the Never Ending Story, Mills. That could be something you do. Ooh, One Punch Man. That's something we haven't seen. Spawn. So out of 150, that's a Sith Trooper. Looks like $10 for the X fractors is about normal. It is a Leia out of 150s going for $1.60, $5. $2020 what? Yeah, it's the from the perspectives. So out of 99s. Like I said, I've been going through and comping all of my cards that I have. This is as far as I've gotten so far. This is what it looks like when I'm getting together everything for mystery bags.
Those mystery bags take a long while.
So long. I'm gonna put it at $8 though. Put this down here. The blues. Blues are out of 150. We'll put those in the $5 stack. $5 stack. Top loader is a little scratched up. I got a blue Von Rig. I know that's less than $5. I'm salty that I've never pulled a superfractor out of perspectives. As much as I have ripped less than $5. Oh snap! It's the Wexley. I don't think that's going to be the case, Ghost. Even with the price point, I think it's still going to go absolutely nuts. Just because, I mean, I guess it really depends on how fast the price goes up on it. If it immediately shoots to 300%, then I think you might be right. It's going to slow down pretty significantly, but I still think it's going to get ripped overly much. See, I don't think it has the same appeal to sports breakers because Galaxy's kind of just Star Wars. Like that's the only thing that has that tag on it. But you have all the sports breakers that did the chrome, and they're gonna dude, they made so much money. I mean, a lot of those sports breakers doing those big breaks were doing 200 to 400% upcharge for their breaks, and they were selling out immediately, no question. For the first month, so there's no question they're gonna immediately do another Star Wars break as soon as that set comes out. Sports Raz is going to be doing his, 5 case, 10 case breaks immediately. You're going to have 30 other sports breakers jump in and do the same thing. Janet gets 10. They are going to go absolutely crazy with it. And I say that not talking shit about Sports Raz, because Sports Raz is the only sports breaker that comes in. He buys pallets at a time, so he gets a huge discount, and then he's able to actually sell his breaks at price.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, babe. So he's the only one that I would say, is more accepted the way he does it.
You didn't do the calendars? That'll work. Tonight?
Mm-hmm.
On a Monday?
What time you go in? 2?
Yeah.
Ew.
Hush. Poor mommy. She's leaving me. I won't see you until. Are you off tomorrow?
Maybe just a little bit, Tad.
One of them to go to school.
Just a little bit. That whole thing is actually full of Darth Maul. You can't see it because my screen's in the way, but every card in there is Darth Maul. There's a whole lot more Darth Maul back there too. Let me see if I can adjust that. That's way up there. Good lord. I can't even see the screen now. Yeah, I didn't really show a whole lot more. But yeah, there's one more back there behind the sketches that's full of Darth Maul, and I think there's 4 behind that Miggs Mayfield of all Darth Maul.
There's some up there too.
Yeah, Maul everywhere. Yeah, you can find pallets of 23 and 24 Galaxy right now, but it's an older set and it doesn't get ripped a whole lot, you know? I mean, because that's how they always do Star Wars, Ted. They don't put hardly any information out and then it just keeps on going. I think no matter what Star Wars set comes out next, Ghost, it's going to get ripped overly much. I don't foresee Star Wars breaking going down any slower than it has. Yeah, they put out a little bit of information. You can go on and actually see on some of the secondary seller websites, they're starting to post it up there. It's supposed to release on the 25th. We'll see if it actually does. It looked like 24 Chrome actually released on the day that it said it was going to release, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a week late, but I know Topps was notorious for pushing back the dates a whole lot. Fanatics, I think it's only their second release for Star Wars. What's up, Lizard? Here we go. It's definitely not going to be the easiest to find a whole lot of information. Slizzard. But they did put out, let's see if I can find it on my phone here. Too many screens open. Let's see, release date. Well, it's not showing me anything up there. They definitely have a Darth Maul insert coming in on 24, so that's going to be super freaking awesome. Maybe it was Diamond Cards that had the break lookup. Nah, they have one picture. Mall insert lame. It is going to be the best part of Galaxy. All the Darth Mauls. I don't know what is it called? Descent into the Dark Side or something of that nature. That's what they're showing right now, Ted. There's a couple places showing 4K a case. I don't think it's going to be that price immediately, but we'll see. I mean, we nobody has a freaking clue how bad the price is going to jump up. $25.50. That's not bad. I had priced it out at 2,400 is what I was thinking it was going to release at. So 150 off isn't terrible. So $800 markup. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Galaxy was always my absolute favorite set. 22, 23, both of them were absolutely awesome to me. 21's amazing, but I could never afford it. I've ripped one 21 Galaxy box, like the entire box, and that was during the last mystery bag. I put a whole 21 box in there. Yeah, but we're looking at like 4 sketches per case, and I've always been more of a sketch fan.
Don't we love math?
You're probably going to be looking at paying about 4K a case. Up here, at least. If not more. I could honestly see a lot of people doing it even more expensive because they know it's going to sell. People are going to jump on it. I mean, doing pack outs at auction, those things are going to run super freaking high. There's no question about it. It's what 18 packs per box. We're looking at we'll say 250 a box. Divided by 18. 4 cards per pack is pretty crappy. The 4 cards per pack has never been my favorite. So you're looking at 14 a pack. Let's see. I'm going to do it at my pricing that I usually upcharge, which is only 35%. So packs you're looking at least $19 like start out. Now, like I said, that's my pricing. Most other people, you're looking at 50 to 100% quite often.
These cats are doing.
And I mean, them jumping up and doing the auctions, you're probably going to get a couple packs somewhere around maybe $16 for a start out of an auction. But then a lot of those packs, especially if some of the hits last till the end, you're looking at packs going for $30 to $80 sometimes. I've seen it. So I would say it's going to be safe that $24 a pack is going to be pretty normal to see up here. and that's going to be over $400 per box. Yeah, oof, I agree. I 100% agree. I could see it. I usually pay attention to the prices of everybody else's boxes, and I mean, if you think about it, it's going to carry over for Isimo. I have no question. Ghost is kind of under the impression that it's not going to be ripped as much as Chrome. And if that's the case, I would be extremely happy because that means I'll be able to get into it a little bit easier. I just don't see it happening, though. I truly believe this set's going to go more along the lines of 21 Galaxy, and it's going to do it way quicker. Yep. I definitely believe a lot of those sports breakers, the Marvel breakers, and the Pokemon breakers that got in, I think they see this new set coming out, and I know they're paying attention to it because a lot of those guys, they made so much money, like a ridiculous amount of money. I'm telling you, I saw breaks at 300% upcharge selling out within an hour of 24 Chrome, and it was a lot of those other breakers and stuff. They're not gonna let that change. They're not gonna let it go away. They will not miss that out. It definitely made it more exciting, Ghost Crew. But the resale of singles for 24 Chrome is not the greatest. I'm with you, Lizard. I'm definitely a huge fan of the art style. Galaxy resales usually stay pretty good. You always have your I mean it's the same with every set. You have a higher amount of cards that don't resell good. Chrome resales definitely are. You get your big hits, but they're not anything near what other sets have been just because they had so many different cards in the set. I mean, up until now, you will never have seen a Chrome Galaxy Superfractor go for $500. And now you do because people are they're used to getting Superfractors for, $200-300 because there's freaking 600 of them. I did see that also, Ghost. You got what, two new parallels? They got rid of Atomic and they swapped it out with Aqua and Aqua Lava. Not a fan of that. But they're going to continue doing that. I've been saying it for years. They're going to continue jumping up the prices or jumping up the amount of parallels per set because it's selling. I don't like really any of the colored hits. I mean, Finest and Chrome, I can accept them because that's kind of all they do. But I do not like a colored hit in Galaxy. Like even 21 Galaxy, when you hit a colored one and it was literally just the little tag up on the corner. I hated that. I want the parallel. I want to see that Mojo, the X Fractor, the Atomic. Like that is where the awesomeness comes in. More Christmas color cards. Here you go. Here's a nice green. Yeah, there's a lot of downsides to the new Galaxy coming out. Galaxy Sapphire. Have they done any Galaxy? I don't think they've done any Sapphire Galaxies. They've had some of the same artwork. What up, Ewok? 2025 coming at you. I always love the way they set up the artwork, where it's usually your first 50 cards are basically remakes from previous Galaxy sets, and then the last 50 cards are all brand new artwork for the Galaxy. Oh yeah, they're doing that with the 24 Marvel that just came out. Ghost. Yep, exactly. 100%. I seen it. Yeah, I was in the Discord. What, 6 months ago, talking shit about Fanatics taking over Tops, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's gonna be great," and you're wrong. And Fanatics is just, it's gonna be the same exact stuff. It's just Fanatics owns it now. And I was like, how are y'all not seeing what's happening? I said they're gonna start pumping out stuff for their own breakers. I called the Breaker Delight boxes like 5 months before the Breaker Delight boxes came out. I didn't know it was gonna happen just like it did. But I said it as they're going to start sending out boxes to their own breakers, their own website first. They were overly overpriced. If they release the Star Wars Sapphire and they release it super cheap, then I think they would be doing all right. I think the Sapphires would sell better if they sold it at a viable price, but they overprice it immediately. Like that last Sapphire that came out, holy cow, there was no reason for it to be that expensive. I could see that. Dude, Revenge of the Sith, that is an awesome, awesome movie, though, right? I would love to see a card set specific to that movie. Unfortunately, they completely ruined the Phantom of the Menace Sapphire because of their price point. If they, like I said, if they'd have priced it at a viable number, I think it would have sold well. I mean, like a new one, Lizard. There's a card set for every movie out there already. Yeah, and they're going to continue jumping up the numbers for parallels. I mean, if you look at some of the baseball parallels or the football parallels, you're talking numbered up to like 1,000 for a parallel. And then you not only do you have like numbered to 1,000 in one card, but then you also have it in another parallel. Star Wars popularity, there's no question. I think it's going up. It's a hype train right now. So hopefully it doesn't lose steam as it keeps on going, because I definitely believe it is all hype right now. Your 24 Chrome, I believe, got overhyped because there was just so many breakers jumped into it. Um, but hopefully the hype doesn't completely drop down. Hopefully it'll go down a little bit, but it'll level out at a good spot to where it's still sought after, it's still chased, but you're not looking at 200 to 300% scalping before a set releases, because that's what happened to 24 Chrome, and I'll never be happy about that. It was freaking ridiculous, but I don't think it's going to happen. They're talking about low allocation for local card shops. All the big online resellers are getting the high allocations or purchasing everything up, and all they're in it for is money. It's more of a money game to them than any type of hobby. Which, I mean, that's how businesses work. So you can't really complain too much. But I mean, they could not be complete dicks about it. What's up, Howard? I just watched the new Beetlejuice last or day before yesterday, I think. I liked it. I like the first one more, but the second one was pretty good. Yep. Yep, that's what everybody's been saying. I'll tell you who's going to get the biggest amount. Fanatics themselves. The Fanatics online break website is going to get every bit, and everybody else is left with the dregs. Fanatics Live? I mean, Fanatics Live is Fanatics doing breaks. That's their whole thing. Do they not own Fanatics Live? I mean, you could say that, but that's just like saying Whatnot doesn't do our breaks. They don't, but they take 12% every time you make a sale, so they're doing the breaks. We're up here upcharging because they're upcharging us. So Fanatics stands to make profit off of doing breaks. Yeah, they have absolutely zero risk, but they make all the money. Zero risk, 100% profit. That's like Whatnot was up there bragging about. They did 3 billion in sales. So Whatnot made $360 million last year, just off of people up here selling. All they had to do was go in and mess up their updates every once in a while. So there's no question that Fanatics will be sending most of their stock to their own breakers and doing their own breaks because they're going to make a massive amount of money. That's their whole business plan with that. It's just like the local card store, Card Shack Alley. You know, they hired her specifically to do breaks in their shop because that's where everything's going, breakers. And they're able to do the breaks at cost because they got, allocated a shit ton of stuff. And that's a pretty big card shop too. This is a 23. Yeah, well, when you become a Fanatics breaker, you become a Fanatics breaker. That's them doing the breaks. I mean, you're gonna prioritize breakers with bigger audiences. There's no question. I was rather surprised that well, not really, because Toys only usually does what one show a week. I was surprised that he didn't get up there. Yeah, 100%. You are definitely correct. I mean, definitely when you're looking at the sports breakers and 800, 900 people. Yeah, 3.5 thousand for backyard. Backyard's huge. I don't ever watch any sports breaks, but I see them. That's out of one. I need to add a 99. Show it to me. Yeah, sad for anybody else. That's a good way to put it. Add a 25 for 30. Add a 199. No, that's an auto. Does me no good. Hell, for most streamers, getting like 8 in a stream is pretty good when it comes to Star Wars. Yeah, yeah. That's I definitely have agreement in that. And the only way to get, I would say, to 100 people in your stream for Star Wars is do 30 to 50 giveaways during the show. I mean, most people, I mean, Toys included, he does all his giveaways. He gets a lot of people into his show, but what do you think? 70% of the people aren't purchasing. They're just there waiting for giveaways. And yeah, the whales in Star Wars, those are the ones that keep breaks going 90%. I don't know if it'd be 90%. I don't know. I used to do quite a few giveaways when I was streaming Pokemon, and I just quit doing it because you run into so many issues. I mean, I had a girl that got pissed off that she didn't win the buyer givey on a big single stream that I did, and then went through and tried to refund every single card she bought. 15 people purchase. Yeah, and she bought like 30 to it was like 30 to 35 cards for Risimo. And I mean, I'm talking really good deals on some of these singles. You're talking like $20 to $50 cards for $5 to $15 on some of them, and tried to refund every single one. That was why I knew that you can't get a bad review if somebody puts in for a refund. They can no longer give you a review. It is a blessing. They don't do everything right, but they do some things right. All right, I'm gonna put this Fennec Shand at $10. Let's see, an out of 199 for $3, and out of 25 for $30. So I think that works out pretty good. Hey, look, Ewoks made it to bronze, bronzed up. Did I already write this in here? Do I have another Fennec Shand in here? Fennec Shand out of 90. Oh yeah, 24 Chrome Fennec Shand out of 99. Look at that. All right, buddy. Have a good one. I'm gonna have to go mow my yard sooner or later. It means I gotta go get gas. Senator Larrick. I know this one isn't gonna be a super expensive one. Finest didn't really sell all that great either. That goes into the $5 stack. 5 and below. That one. That one. Let's see, Riva at a 75. With the Wave. Yeah, I think my biggest issue with 24 Chrome the entire time was how bad it murdered our supers. I mean, you're always going to have favorite characters when you pull a super that is going to go for an astronomical amount of money. But, like I was saying, I feel like your 22 Galaxy, even your 23 Galaxy, I mean, you never really saw a Superfractor go below $800. And now I've seen people complaining that, oh, I can't believe they're asking, $800 for this Superfractor for 22 or 23 Galaxy. It's like, no, that for a long time that was the norm. It's not even a good character. Yeah, but you don't hit Superfractors in Galaxy nearly as often as you do in Chrome. Out of 50 for 12. Out of 50 for 10. Lord. 10. Ah, here we go. Nope. Purple Ray Waves sell pretty damn good. That's I think that actually is, yeah, it is Ray. Yeah, that's a really good thing to say. Look at pack odds, because pack odds change a whole lot. It changes a whole lot for the prices of actual cards, and but it doesn't always make a big difference. It doesn't make it, because it does still come down to, it's worth what someone is willing to pay. And when they see Superfractors going for $300, quite often, like, it's becoming a regular thing, then it makes it a little bit harder. Ray Wave, we're gonna go $6. Yeah, and your Galaxy, it looks like they're making the Galaxy set bigger with the amount of inserts they're putting in. I think that's going to make a big difference. I saw somebody talking about there was possibly an insert set that was only 1-of-1s. I didn't see that on the sell sheet, but I might have just missed it because I kind of just skimmed through. There is. Which insert set is it, Farissimo? I got screenshots of some of them. Oh, the Jedi one. Yeah, we'll see what the pack odds look like. I think it's probably going to be around 4 hits per box. That's my guess. Four hits per box, and then you think they're going to swap a hit out with a case hit, or they're going to do an additional? From what I saw people talking about, it's going to be one sketch, average 3 boxes. They're doing the same sketch setup. So there's 2 different sets of sketches. They got the Lucas Art people doing one set of sketches, and I think that's, what is it? They're like animated or what have you. I'm going off of what little bit that I read and remember. But then they're also going to be doing the regular tiered sketch. So it looks like they're going to be putting a massive amount of sketches into the set, and that'll be pretty cool. Ghost Crew might be super excited when it comes to autographs, but that's how I feel about the sketches. Love them sketches. Where are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I gotta update that. Oh, wrong button. I think no, that's the wrong one also. Since they've upped the pay to the artist, overall, I think we're looking at a little bit better quality to come out. I think that's a possibility. At the same time, I saw a gold foil sketch card come out of somebody's break recently, and it was just a pencil sketch. Yeah, that's another big portion of it, Ghost. A massive amount of sketches in a very short amount of time. It's nuts. Yeah, but even your low quality sketch, I'm gonna go after more than a Frog Lady autograph, without question, hands down. Let's see, Krishna, have you received yours yet, Krishna? Krishna is delivered. Nice. Update that to a green. I got some low quality autos for sale. A good amount of my next mystery bags is going to be full of 24 chrome. I've actually gone out and comped every one of my cards for it. I got some pretty good ones. I got some very high end cards. I got some low end cards in there too, and a stack of less than $5. I don't know what a Python script means, Ghost. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. How does it do averages? Does it actually do averages for multiple? Just the most recent comp. Now, how accurate is it? Because a lot of times when you type something in to 130 point, you got to scroll quite often. Oh, yeah. Because that's actually what I'm on right now, comping all these cards out and trying to scroll through and average out, your last 3 to 5 sales. Because you always have outliers also where somebody messed up their auction. Where am I at? Somebody messed up their auction setup and only did it for like a day or something. So then that card sells for super, super cheap, or it doesn't sell at all and they just say it sold. Order labels. I think Lindsay I could have put as a green a while back. Let's set hers up. Cursat. I think Cursat is still shipping. Let's look. Oh, where the heck is it? Oh, newer labels. Cursat's still shipping. And Bazio. Bazio just messaged me. That's the whole reason I pulled this up. I think he was one of the first ones I shipped to. Yeah, it's still showing in transit. Yeah, comping out cards is definitely not the quickest and easiest thing to do in the world. That sounds useful. But once again, you're running into you run into the issue of it possibly generating prices based off of other cards. I mean, because how often is it you type in a card onto 130 point and that's all you get? Like right now, I have Star Wars Finest Reva and at a 75, and then the first one is a gold. Then you got another out of 50. High tech of Darth Vader. Purple Ray Wave comes up. Search term is 2023 top Star Wars finest Reva out of 75. And then it comes up with a bunch of other waves. Is that not specific enough, or should I put something else in there? You got one from Reva poster card. No, it did not. Total number of results, 30. That's what shows up. And that tends to happen quite often. And I only do it search eBay sales, so I don't have it set up for the golden slabs and all that, because every time I type anything in there, it always comes up with so much random stuff. Yes. Let's try all marketplace sales. Oh, I should have copied it. Yeah, my problem with using the new one is that if you type anything in too specific, it won't show you anything. So then I have to go back to the legacy search so I can comp it off of other ones that came up. So it's better for me if it actually brings up a whole massive amount. Yeah, doing the way you're doing it, absolutely. If you're putting up a spreadsheet for it to pull it in, then you definitely need it to be as specific as possible. So it makes total sense for the little script that you put together. But for me going through and doing a massive amount of cards, and I don't have any kind of script for it to pull through, I gotta just go through and do it all manually. So I'd rather do the search one time than having to do it 3 times. See, like all of these are my $5 and below. What kind of simulation? This is my 5 and below stack. Oh. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have this in my bags. Surprisingly, that super is one of the low end bigger hits. I'll get around to it sooner or later. Cobb Vanth Auto out at 99. That's nice. Let's see. Where is my? I got to get the correct spreadsheet up. I have an Ahsoka out of 50 that comped out at 100. A Mando Chrome Red at 150. I got a couple sketches up there. The Purge Trooper printing plate book, Padme Galactic Gear. I priced that one at $135. The last one sold at $141. Young Ahsoka auto out of 99 out of 100. I got a Werner Herzog out of 5. Princess Leia 10 out of 10 from the Costco box. There's a couple other 90s and 70s, like the Kino Loy Andy Serkis auto. Another gold out of 50 Padme card. Ezra Bridger, Arabesh out of 10. And then the Snap Wexley 101. But I'll set everything up in the bags, so there won't be any replacements or anything of that nature. It'll just be everything's in there. Oh. But I don't know when I'll actually be doing that. I'll get around to it one of these days. It's so much effort to go through and do all the bags. If I actually started packing bags right now, it would still be probably about 2 weeks before I was ready to actually run a mystery bag show. I reckon I need to go get some gas and finish mowing my yard now. Go get some gas before my wife has to go to work. Costco has everything. Lowe's. I think I got all my sheets updated for volume 2. Set up and figured out. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that one's already been delivered. I think I only have 4. That need to be delivered. So why do I have 5? Cursat. I don't know. Weird. Weird. It's a later me problem. Be a problem for me for next weekend. Alright, I'm gonna go do some yard work and enjoy life. Can't wait. Now, I will catch y'all next weekend.